Welcome back. In the previous video, we'll learn about the first type of abstraction in Java, which is the abstract class. In this video, we'll learn about the second type of abstraction, which is the interfaces. An interface is like a contract or a set of rules that a class can promise to follow. It defines a set of method signatures, methods without implementations, that any class implementing the interface must provide. An interface provides a way to achieve abstraction and define a common behavior that multiple classes can share. In the vehicle class here, we defined abstract methods and non-abstract methods. If we look at the stop method in the car, we can override it. You can see that the car is not implementing the stop method. But think about if we need to implement all these methods to force the classes and all the children of the vehicle to implement these methods, because all the vehicles should start, stop, and brake differently. So I'll create a new interface and I'll name it as a vehicle interface. You can see it's a public interface, vehicle interface. In this interface, I need to define the method signature for making like starting the vehicle, stopping, and so on. So all the methods that I should force all the types of vehicles to implement, I should define them in this interface. So start engine, for example. The second method is stop the engine. The third method is accelerate, and the fourth method is brake. Let's move to the car. Now let's remove the extends vehicle for now, and I remove all of these methods and these errors. And here I'll implement the vehicle. Alt plus enter to implement the methods, and we can see that we have 4 methods that we should implement in this car class. Click OK, and here we have these 4 methods that are inherited from this abstract interface. As you can see, by implementing the vehicle interface, the car class has agreed to follow the rules defined in the vehicle interface. So you can define now, like for example, stopping the engine, accelerating with the engine, and the brake. I'll implement the same with the truck. And you can see I can implement the interface after the extending of the class. So implements vehicle interface. Alt plus enter, implement the methods, and we can see that we have 3 because brake method is ready. And let me remove the brake. You can see that there is an error here because the vehicle contains an abstract void. I remove this for now, and I'll keep this in the brake for the vehicle interface. And similarly, here in the truck class, I'll define these messages: the starting the truck's engine, stopping the truck's engine, and accelerating and applying the brake with the truck. Now, let's move to the my class, and here I need to define a car because car is now not extending from the vehicle. v1.start engine, v2.start engine, or start because it's inherited from the vehicle, and I need to change the vehicle here to a truck in order to use the methods that are implemented from the interface. The vehicle didn't implement the vehicle interface while the truck implemented. So I need to use the truck instead of vehicle here. v2.accelerate. Let me run. And you can see that starting the engine with v1, which is the car, the truck starts, and accelerating with the truck. Interfaces are very useful in Java as they enable multiple inheritance, allowing a class to implement multiple interfaces and inherit behavior from different sources. A very important note that in Java there is only one mono extend from the classes. So for example, extends vehicle here, and I can't create, for example, that extends from a class called machine because multiple inheritance using extends is not allowed in Java. While we can make a trick to make it happen in Java, the multiple inheritance, by creating multiple interfaces. So I can implements many interfaces, for example, machine interface and other interfaces. So multiple inheritance is achieved in Java using the interfaces.